Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Today we are going to be doing a Reiki and intuitive healing session for boundaries. This was something that a viewer requested, and I've been noticing it within the collective boundaries. I've been noticing it in client sessions, and it's something that is very important, and I feel like that we need to work on today. So the intention of this video is to allow you to create stronger boundaries, and not just stronger boundaries, but instilling the belief that it's okay to have boundaries, because I feel like a lot of reasons why people struggle with boundaries is because they feel like they have to overgive, or because they were told or taught at a young age that there were no such thing as boundaries, or that you had to constantly overgive. Maybe there's a belief in the solar plexus that is, people will like me if I'm good enough. So then we feel like we have to overextend again. So whatever it is, we're just going to clean that energy up. And please know that this obviously is a collective healing session. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But rest assured that if there are things that I say that do not resonate with you, you are still receiving the Reiki, you are still receiving the healing, and you will still be receiving the energetic shifts. The Reiki is activated. It goes beyond space and time, which means that you can come back to this video as many times as you need to for boundary realignment, really instilling boundaries. Good. And we're just allowing this Reiki to go anywhere it wants to, whether that's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Really grounding you into this present moment. Good. And deep breaths, deep breaths. For some reason, some strange reason, I'm really feeling energy in the knee region, like both knees. This could indicate root chakra, or this could indicate someone in the collective, or the majority of the collective, feeling imbalances in the root or in the knees. But what I'm getting intuitively with this is feeling secure enough to create boundaries. So I'm going to hold both of the knees. Okay? Just trusting this intuition, this guidance. I am clairsentient, so I feel energy shifts along with the collective. Yeah, feeling secure enough to create boundaries, or feeling confident and secure enough to maintain those boundaries, reinforce those boundaries. Feeling secure enough, yeah. Good. Really breathing into this healing session for you. And I'm going to put one hand on the heart center and one hand on the sacral, grounding you even more into this present moment. And see if I pick up on anything intuitively as I feel into the collective's energy field. People pleasing is coming up. So that's imbalance in the sacral and the solar to me. Overgiving, overextending. so that we can feel worthy. Yeah, it's really about worthiness, self-esteem. We overgive to say that it's for others, but subconsciously what it really is for some of us is that we feel a lack of worthiness. So we try to overextend to all of those around us to try to fill up that worthiness. And it never fills up a sense of worthiness for you because there's an imbalance there. So as a result, not only are we still stuck with feeling unworthy subconsciously or consciously, but then we risk having lack of boundaries with others because we're constantly overgiving, and that may not be reciprocated. And please know that we align worthiness on my Patreon. So there's a specific video for releasing unworthiness. So check that out. What else am I getting? The Weiqi field is coming up, which is our protective bubble. Golden bubble around all of us. It's our protective bubble. When the Weiqi field is torn a little bit or flat is the right word I'm getting, like flat or not as strong, it's easier for others' energies to influence us. It's really hard for us to not absorb other people's energy. Okay. So just really sending out all this Reiki healing to you now. And I'm going to get the selenite wand. This does have Reiki in it. Permanently imbued in this, as a Reiki master, I can permanently imbue Reiki into crystals, objects. So this has the intention of cleansing. So I'm just combing through your energy field. And what I'm really doing right now, honestly, is cleansing your energy field, because if we're wanting to work on our boundaries, there may be other people's energy on our energy field that is weighing us down that we need to release. So I'm just releasing that for you. Good. Cleansing the entire energy field. Good. Good. There we go. Deep breath. It's feeling as if like I scan through the energy field and then it just feels so much more calmer. I do think these lack of boundaries is also weighing you down energetically, because these lack of boundaries, the other people's energies are weighing onto your energy field and your body. So if you've been feeling super heavy or like energetically heavy, if you've been feeling super weighed down, mental fog, lack of clarity, just heavy energy, this may not be your energy. Good. So we're just releasing and feeling lighter with each breath that you take. Good. And we're going to be doing the intuitive healing to see what exactly needs to be released, aligned, or integrated for the collective's highest good, and creating meaningful boundaries, reinforcing meaningful boundaries. This intuitive healing is based off Chinese element theory, universal truth, and my intuition. And I'm going to be tapping into the collective subconscious, and I will share what comes up. we are aligning to a spirit of acceptance and releasing a spirit of resistance. This is big. I'm really tuning into the sacral chakra with this. When it comes to boundaries, I feel like for some of you, it is because we are rejecting acceptance, and I saw 11:11 as soon as I say this, because we are rejecting what is, and we are trying to force what isn't. Maybe there are certain relationships in your life that is not fulfilling you energetically, but you want it to. Okay, this could be absolutely romantic relationship, or a platonic relationship, a friendship, family member. But what I'm really picking up intuitively for this is you want it to be different than what it is. So maybe if I overgive, they'll like me more. People will like me if I'm good enough. I picked up on that belief earlier in this session. It came to my mind, and then with the resistance, it's like we're resisting almost the inevitable is what I'm hearing. So we can release that so that you can feel better. This is why these sessions are so important, is not only because I intuitively pick up on the energy, but then I use energy healing to release or align or integrate so that you can not only have conscious awareness of it, but then you feel better. So I'm holding the heart center and the back of the neck, and we are aligning to a spirit of acceptance for the collective's highest good and clear boundaries. There we go. Accepting for what is, aligning to a spirit of acceptance. That feels nice. Just feeling this acceptance washing through your entire body now. This is deep acceptance at a spiritual level. We are integrating this at a spiritual level. And I'm holding the heart center and the back of the neck. And we are releasing a spirit of resistance for the collective's highest good and creation of meaningful boundaries. There we go. Releasing this resistance from your entire mind and your entire energy field. Good. No. We are releasing, let's see. We are releasing ennui and lack of control. Okay? Going back to it. People will like me if I'm good enough. Acceptance and resistance. It's all about control. Okay? So we're going to be releasing the emotion of lack of control and ennui, and I want to do this simultaneously. So I'm holding one hand on the large intestines and one hand on the lungs because we are in the water element, and we are releasing the emotions simultaneously of ennui and lack of control. There we go. There we go. Feel that washing out of your energy field. Yeah. This is big for creating meaningful boundaries for the collective. This is really big. Lack of control is very huge for the collective. I see it a lot in healing sessions, personalized healing sessions, collective. So I did create a specific video on Patreon. All of the emotions are on Patreon. One individual video for each emotion, so you don't have to go back to, a 30-minute video if you don't want to. If you just want a 1 to 3 minute quick release whenever you feel lack of control, it will always be there for you. Lots of warmth with this. Still releasing these 2 heavy emotions that no longer serve. Good. We are aligning to a beautiful spirit of connection. And what's really coming up with me for this is meaningful connection. 50-50 connection. And not only connection with others, but connection with yourself. Being so connected with yourself that you know what meaningful boundaries look like, and you know what it looks like to have solid boundaries. And not only know what it looks like, but understand why it's so important for you, because you are so connected with yourself that you will not accept a rejection or a violation in boundaries. Okay? We are releasing frustration. Okay? Yeah. We usually feel frustrated when we feel like our needs are not met. Okay? And we usually feel like our needs are not met when there is a lack of boundaries, or where we're overgiving and we don't feel like it's 50-50. So frustration really does tie into connection for me. So I want to hold the bottom of the right ribs, since we're in the wood element according to Chinese element theory, and we are releasing the emotion of frustration for the collective's highest good and solid foundation of boundaries. Here we go. Releasing that frustration from your entire energy field, from your mind, from your body, as this no longer serves. Good. That frustration was quick. And then I'm going to hold the heart center and the back of the neck, and we are aligning to a spirit of connection for the collective's highest good and boundaries. Creating meaningful boundaries, solid boundaries. Good. Feel that connection, not only with others, feeling what meaningful connections feel like, but feeling really connected to yourself. Really connected to yourself and your truth, what you stand for, what your boundaries are. Be really connected with that. So that's what we're instilling. Good. Getting the selenite wand. Clearing any energy that no longer serves. Good. Cleansing your body and your entire energy field. Feeling really confident in that solar plexus now, that sacral and that root, which is really important for boundaries. So those lower chakras are feeling really aligned now. Yeah. The connection also, the spirit of connection that we just worked on also is really supercharging that intuition and connection to your higher self. Giving you voice. The throat chakra is feeling so much better. And I'm also picking up on that the boundaries that we have really created, or, that we deepened, or that we worked on, that we aligned in this video, is really going to help you truly give from a loving space, and not out of frustration and not out of resentment. Because when we have clear boundaries, when we do something, we actually want to do it. Okay? So when we do that, we send out more love, and then that more love comes back to us. Because I really feel like that heart chakra expanding as well. Yeah, all the chakras feel very good now as far as boundaries. I'm seeing 2233 as soon as I say that. So I'm going to seal up your body and your energy field so that you can absorb all these positive energies and intentions that we created for you in this space today as we align to deep boundaries, maintaining boundaries. If there's anything else that you want to work on specifically around boundaries, I would love to work with you in a personal healing session. Good. I'm filling up your entire energy field now with golden sparkles of Reiki. Sealing up your energy field even more, that Weiqi field, and I'm holding the legs and feet to ground you even more in this present moment. Thank you so much for joining me in this healing session today. But most importantly, I would like you to thank yourself for taking the time for your own inner healing and self-discovery. Bye, everyone.